everyone, this is Maria from Maxifisio. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to be filming a short class just to cover a few stretches that you can do after a workout, or if you're feeling a bit stiff, or if you just want to have a little bit of a stretching on your day. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you like it, give me a thumbs up at the end of it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And then feel free to visit my website, maxifisio.com, for more information on my services and classes. So I'm going to be using a theraband for some of the stretches. I would suggest you have something similar that you can use. You can maybe otherwise use a yoga belt, or just something elastic will be ideal. So we're going to start on our back. And once we're lying down, just going to start by bringing the knees to the chest and then just adding a few circles on one direction just to bring a bit of mobility work on the hips and the lower back, and then the other way. So just a few each way, just nice and gentle. And then from there, we'll just go knees a little bit deeper towards you, and then releasing the left leg down, keeping the right leg to the chest. You can flex the toes, and then maybe just open a little bit to the side for a gentle inner thigh stretch. I'm gonna be progressing this with the theraband in a moment. And then going the other way, switch your hands, bringing the right leg across to where you can, trying to keep the right arm rounded so the hip will come up and not the shoulder ideally. And then back to center. Now I'm going to place the theraband around the base of the toes, the ball of the foot. You can do this with your left leg bent, which might be easier if you feel very stiff. And then I'm going to start to extend the right leg and fold, trying to keep the heel flex at the top, so toes pointing down towards you. And then you can also point and flex the toes, keeping the leg straight, just to get a bit deeper into the calf, into the lower leg. And then you can hold these, so knee as straight as you can, toes as flexed as you can. Stay on the middle. And then just like we did lying a moment ago with the leg bent, we can open to the side to get a bit more into the inner thigh. And going across the body, which it's always a little bit deeper, a bit more uncomfortable. So where you feel the stretch changes, that's where you want to hold it. Again, the hip will come up and not the shoulder. And then come back to center. See if you can go a bit deeper after doing all of that. We're going to change for the other side. So left leg in, right leg down. Start just by holding these on the center, flex, hold, and toes. Then we're going to open a bit to the side for gentle inner thigh stretch, which again we'll do with the theraband after to progress it. Switch across the body. Make sure the left shoulder stays grounded even if the hip comes up. And then come back to center. Get the theraband once more. Bring it around the base of the toes, the ball of the foot. You can keep the right leg for to make it a bit easier for modification if you need it. And then we'll begin to extend the leg, keeping the toes as flexed as you can, and down. Then we can go for the toes only, point, flex, just to focus more on the calf muscle, onto the lower leg. Still lengthening the back of the thigh, the hamstring, but getting that extra bit of focus on the calf by doing this variation. And then you can stay flexed. And then from here, open a bit to the side, like we did before, but now with the leg long for your inner thigh. And across the body, which again will feel a bit deeper, a bit stronger. So the hip will come up, but again the shoulder stays grounded. And then come back to the middle. See if you can go a bit deeper for one more breath. Great. And then we'll release. We're going to take the right foot now with the left knee. We can hold down by using our hand on the knee, or we can pick up the left thigh up. This is to open up a bit more the glutes. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So left foot over the right knee. Again, you can use your left hand just pressing on the left knee, or we can pick it up for a deeper version of the stretch. All right, from here, we're gonna come up and we're gonna do a hip flexor stretch. So take the right foot forward, left knee stays at the back, tuck the tailbone under, and then lean forward until you feel the front of the hip opening. From here, you could come back a little bit. This is a bit tricky, so sometimes you need to have a little bit of extra cushion under the knee or hold on to something. We can try to add a quads stretch from here. But if this doesn't feel good for your knee, you can just stay on the lunge stretch. And release. So same thing on the other side. Start with the lunge stretch. Opening the front of the thigh, staying tall on the spine. And then option to maybe come back a little bit and then see if you can bend your knee, grab the foot, both arms. If you feel wobbly, you can hold on to something with one of your hands. But like I said, if this doesn't feel good, you can just avoid it and stay on the lunge. Okay, and then from here, you release, we're just gonna do child's pose. I'm gonna take the arms to the right. To the left. Center. And slowly coming back up. Great. So this is the end of this short class covering a few stretches that you can use after a workout or just to get a quick release on your body. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you soon in one of my other videos. Bye bye.